must have Sims 4 mods you need to put into your game. But before we get into the mod review, I do got some Sims 4 news for you guys. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And let's get into the news today. All right, so we got the roadmap for September to December. We know that we're getting a lot of updates, like base game updates for The Sims 4, obviously. Today, Maxis released a quality of life roadmap. I assume this is to improve the game mechanics because, let's be honest, The Sims doesn't have the best, I would say foundation when it comes to their game. There's a lot of bugs and corruption within the game. So anyways, here is what is to expect in the coming weeks as EA and Maxis have announced their quality of life roadmap for The Sims, including confirmation of the next update, which is September 18th, which is this week. It's literally on Thursday. Normally they do a pre-expansion pack update drop like a week and 2 days beforehand. I'm actually glad that they're doing it, I would say about 2 weeks, because the pack comes out October 2nd. So honestly, kudos to The Sims for taking charge and releasing the update ahead of time. I feel like 2 weeks is a good amount of time to get everything in order. And if there are any bugs that come out of this update, hopefully we can get like a bug fix for that. But honestly, you know what? I'm not going to complain because this is exactly what I think they should be doing, is taking these steps to do these, updates with more time in between if they're releasing a pack, because I feel like sometimes that week and 2 days is a little too quick. Like, I don't feel like you have enough time to get everything in order. So having this pre-expansion pack like update, I actually quite like it. It says they will go into detail on what type of fixes are needed. This is table of contents. So you have September, we've got the Sims 4 base game that we just talked about, community prioritized fixes, and then monitoring and addressing fixes, as well as fixes and freebies for everyone. I'm going to try and get through this quickly because I know we got a mod review to get to, but anyways. So their top priority is to provide a fun and positive experience for all players. I think that's the main reason we play this game, is to have fun. So they see our feedback on technical issues and game performance, and we want to assure you that your concerns are heard. Today we're sharing the steps we're taking to double our efforts, ensuring Simmers have the best experience possible. Now, I don't want to be like too harsh on them, but they have come out beforehand and said that they were going to fix the game, and then there weren't any actions like being taken care of, in my opinion. But I honestly want to give them the benefit of the doubt. So if they are really trying to improve this game, I am going to be listening, okay? So it says over the next 8 weeks, our dedicated teams will dive in to resolve current issues and get ahead of the unforeseen technical disruption. So as of September 18th, PC and Mac players can expect the base game. They are pulling forward the release from its original scheduled launch to allow additional time for us to quickly identify and address any potential issues that may take place across players' various setups and game configurations. Love this. We love to see this, okay? This also provides space for mod creators to update their content prior to the launch of Adventure Awaits expansion pack. Love that too. It says before the game updates, we will release the files in the Sims Discord for those who need time to support and maintain any mods, custom content. Love that. Modders and custom content creators definitely need that time because it can get chaotic, and some of y'all Simmers can get a little crazy when your mods don't work. I get it. But these are also human beings who also are probably under an amount of stress trying to get these mods and custom content items updated for you and to be playable. So I'm glad they're giving them like a 2 week, span to hopefully get everything in order. Hopefully this base game update does not break the game again, like the August 19th one. It says console players will see this update on September 23rd, which is next Tuesday. So not that bad, but since PC and Mac will be on the newer game version until the PlayStation and Xbox update on September 23rd, console players will need to use the PlayStation and Xbox filters in the gallery until you receive the update. It says more information will be provided on the laundry list on September 16th. That is tomorrow. And the patch notes released on September 18th. So if you're in my stream on Tuesday tomorrow, we will be going over the laundry list. Anyways, the community prioritized fixes. So they're investigating the Sims 4 bug report section on the EA forum, so players' upvotes are crucial in prioritizing which ones will be doubled down in the efforts to get these things fixed. So essentially, they're just going to be looking through the bug section and figuring out which one needs to be fixed, prioritized, going forward from there. October 2025 is monitoring and addressing fixes, so they're currently completing compliance tests across platforms and multiple levels of quality verifications for this Adventure Awaits expansion pack, including the play testing with the Sims team and a paid group of experienced Sims players from the community. We know on October 2nd, the expansion pack will be released, and monitoring will continue through the EA forums to ensure any unforeseen issues are fixed in a timely manner. So I suggest to you guys, if you are having problems, please go look at the Sims 4 report section and upvote the problems that you're having, because this is crucial for them to figure out what needs to be prioritized and what can be put on the back burner, you know? And then November 2025, fixes and freebies. So November 4, mark your calendars. This will be a big day. I'm pretty sure that is when... No. I'm thinking of the event. I think that's another day. But not only will you see fixes based on feedback, but the update will also include some free content for all players. Don't we love free things, guys? I think the event starts in like September or October. I can't remember when the event for this roadmap starts. Anyways, and let's get on to our mod review so that I can fill your mod folders up again. All right, we got Yvette. She's back. Probably not too thrilled, but it doesn't matter. She looks happy. She is happy. Anyways, the first mod that I have for you guys literally just came out today. It is in early access. I'm not exactly sure when the public releases, but for my simmers who love aspirations, this one is a Wholesome household aspiration. So we are going to check it out right now. And I would assume that this aspiration would be held in the family category, but here it is right here. You get 4 different, I would say like chapter folders, stages in these milestones. The first one is starting our family journey, be married, become a parent, toddler playtime, take pictures, and then setting the standard is the second one. You have story time moments, socialize with your child 10 times, cooking memories, date night delight. And then you go to cherished moments, help a child with homework 3 times, park day adventures, which actually, since Adventure Awaits is getting modular playgrounds, this is actually would be quite cool to check that off of your aspirations for your milestones, and you know, take your kid to a park. Family dinner time, and then 2,500 simoleon shopping spree. And then happy family, happy life. You get family swim time, family backyard barbecue, llama drama game night, and relive wedding bliss. Once you complete all those, you get a vicarious reward trait. By being vicarious, your children's skill gains contribute to your own, which is pretty cool. So I figured that would be a nice addition. I do like aspirations. I feel like they kind of direct the way that you play your game. So the more, the merrier, in my opinion. Now, the next thing we're going to get off to is for high school years. I don't know if you guys are obsessed with, you know, boba tea, but if you are, you have this, like, the bubble counter tea thing, that ThrifTea that you can buy, like, the boba tea, I'm pretty sure. Now, you can have that in your home. So, with high school years, it came with this, like, ThrifTea bubble tea counter. And this was a lot to place into your home. I mean, this is obviously something that you would use at, like, the workplace, or just something like, you know, with businesses and hobbies, if you had like a bubble tea, you know, business. What I found, I've actually used this custom content item a lot in my game, but it is the countertop version of this. So now you can have this little bubble tea, you know, counter in your home. So you can create like a bubble tea, I should say bubble tea, maybe not boba tea, bubble tea. You can create a bubble tea like counter area, like little bar, mini bar area. So if you wanted to have the bubble tea in your house, now you can. So Yvette can come over here and she can make bubble tea. So I'm thinking I normally have my Sims get this chocolate milk bubble tea because I love chocolate milk, and so should Yvette. So yeah, now they use this little bubble tea and they can make it from the comfort of their home. And honestly, I just think it's so cute because maybe you're not like into coffee. Maybe you don't want to use the other like drink trays. You can literally make a bubble tea mini bar. The next mod that I have for you guys is actually quite a game changer. I've always wanted something like this in The Sims, and we finally got it. It is by SixSomeCC. I absolutely love his custom content, and I recently stumbled upon this. It is in early access, but I can't remember the public release date for it. I honestly don't know if it was posted, but I'm going to show it to you right now, and it is... We got to go back into build mode for this one. But I'm going to sell this because, I mean, you can use it with a bubble tea counter, but I just wanted some clean, like an open space. It is a microwave hood, okay? It is a microwave hood. I have dreamt about this for so long in The Sims. It just makes more sense. I wish they added it in kitchen clutter because, like, this just makes so much more sense to me. And you can now have a better microwave, in my opinion. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to say as well, as it needs to be placed under counter, because it needs a slot, hence why I've got the counter here, and hence why it's, like, outlined on the counter, too. Yvette can come over here, grab her ingredients, and then pop it in the microwave. Look at how cool that looks. I will say, don't be an idiot like me and use a full counter and then put the microwave in it. You just use the half ones. I don't know why I did that, but it didn't work for me for a little bit until I used, like, the half counter, because it is, like, its own appliance. So it needs space. So she goes to grab it, and now she's got her breakfast burrito. Why are you holding it like that, Yvette? Why are you holding it like that? Honestly, I just blame The Sims for that. I've been having some animation problems in my game lately, specifically like the handshakes, but now she's got a breakfast burrito from her microwave. I'm honestly so happy about this mod. It just makes my life 10 times easier now, because I'm used to having the microwaves up top, not like sitting on the counter. And I really wanted that in The Sims. Anyways, moving on to the next mod. This is a functional gardening hose. I know I've got some gardeners on here in The Sims. For The Sims, my Simmers love gardening. So you can basically use these gardening hoses as a functional gardening hose. You've got this pole version here, and these are the swatches, so it just really, like, changes the hose color. And then you've got this one that's just, like, kind of hooked onto the wall, and you have the same swatches for that as well. So, I'm gonna have Yvette come out here. She can wash her hands. This does work on off-the-grid lots, which is another perfect thing to use, because when you wash your hands in The Sims, pretty sure your hygiene goes up. You can also brush your teeth, you can get water, you can upgrade the hose itself, and then you can set it to a sink type. You can do the same for this one as well. Pretty cool. I thought this was neat. If you're doing an off-the-grid challenge, you can literally just buy this garden hose and it functions, you know, like a sink, but just it's got that outdoorsy feel to it because it's a garden hose. Anyways, it would be cool though if you could use this to, like, garden your plants, but that's okay. Anyways, moving on to our last mod of the day. These are some more odd jobs in The Sims. If you're like me and you got island living and you like the odd jobs, but maybe you want a little bit more of a variation, you can do that now. There are about 12 new odd jobs. Some are active and some are a rabbit hole. But if we go to our phone and go to find odd jobs, now, granted, this is based off of your Sims, like, skills and how many stars they have. Now, this is one of them, these grilled cheese sandwiches championship. This is where you're looking for someone to championship in the biggest grilled cheese sandwich eaters. To enter the contest, you will have to eat grilled cheese sandwiches and you will get a bonus. The recommended skill is none, and honestly, I think we should do this because this is so sim coded, and I think we might do this one. So this is like an active one. So we can eat 5 excellent grilled cheeses, okay? We're gonna have Yvette make a grilled cheese. I should have done a platter, because if she made them an excellent... I'm also gonna give her level 10 of the cooking skill, because I literally cheat on all my videos. This is an excellent grilled cheese. Come over here and eat that, Yvette. So, I know it's a bit of a funny odd job, but the payment is quite well. You know, they said like $324 just from eating grilled cheeses. That's your odd job. And it's active too, because some of these odd jobs are like rabbit holes. It's kind of boring. Did it count it? Okay, it did count it. So I'm actually going to do this in a smart way. I'm just going to have Yvette make like a platter of grilled cheeses and then just have her eat them. Now, it is due by Sunday, and it is Oh, as in tonight. For a second, I was like, oh, it's due next Sunday. No, Sunday as in tonight, Sunday. By 10 p.m., they're normal. I'm not gonna get rid of these. I'm just gonna put them in. We don't want to waste food, don't we? We don't want to waste food. I guess she'll just have to cook this again. I'm not trying to bore you guys with me cooking like grilled cheeses, but at the same time, this is a serious thing. Okay, this is excellent. Perfect. And we can just have Yvette eat all of those as she's on her way to win a grilled cheese championship. All right, guys. Okay, we are on our last round of eating grilled cheeses. You can see that I'm not cheating because she did actually get it. We got 340 bucks from that. That's not too bad. All right, that is not bad at all. So anyways, I do want to show you the variations of odd jobs because they're not popping up on my thing. But to bring up her page, it's Alice who made these new odd jobs. So you got the grilled cheese sandwich championship, which we did, arms for shopping, books at the retirement home, total body painting, piano for school, crazy printer, SOS Squirtle, wall painter, sale of expired products, sorting vouchers, inventory, and photo of a gym. She does also state that she has some of active odd jobs and then others are rabbit holes, but I figured they would be a nice addition into your game, add some more odd jobs because the more the merrier. So let me know down in the comments which mod was your favorite from today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please like and comment down below and also subscribe for more content like this. And with that all being said, happy simming and I will see you all later.